1939, a young Polish social worker named Irina Sendler started rescuing Jewish babies and children out of a walled neighborhood that was under Nazi control. She'd hide them in baskets and vegetable sacks, sometimes even coffins, to sneak them out and take them to a safe place. It is estimated that Irina saved over 2,500 children's lives. At 19 years old, an American girl decided to take a gap year before starting college. She wanted to backpack around the world. Maggie Doyne ended up in Nepal and saw a small girl sitting on the ground, surrounded by trash, trying to sell rocks. The little girl said with a smile, "Namaste, Didi," which means, "Hello, sister." Maggie's world changed. She called her parents back in the US and asked them to wire her $5,000 of babysitting money. Now, Maggie has built a children's home in Nepal, started a community school, and created a women's empowerment center. It is estimated that she has served nearly 1,000 women and children in Nepal, and that number is growing every day. In 1971, Sherry Wynn was born in Gainesville, Florida. She lived with her mother and her younger sister. When she was 12 years old, her father realized Sherry was being abused by her mother. John Wynn took his daughters away immediately. The girls spent the rest of their childhoods living with their father. After college, Sherry became a licensed mental health therapist and eventually came on full-time with a small nonprofit called the Child Advocacy Center. At the time, there were only 2 employees. Now, 20 years later, there are 25 full-time employees. She was an integral part of acquiring a new building for the CAC that became a safe haven for abused and neglected children. Since Sherry joined the CAC, they have served 18,292 children. Irina Sendler and Maggie Doyne are not famous. Sherry Wynn Kitchens is not famous. These women did not focus on changing the entire world. They focus on changing the world of one child at a time. But when you add up the lives they have impacted and the future generations of the children they have served, they are in fact changing the world. Because of one phone call that Sherry Kitchens made, my world changed. And now I plan to change lives, one child at a time.